Hello Giants fans, welcome to Giants Baseball 101. I'm Gabe Vaughn, your host. The Giants lost to the Cardinals 6-0 today. They were just unable to get the bats going, so they take the series against the Cardinals, winning the first 3 games, but they ultimately failed to complete the sweep. Logan Webb pitched 6 2/3 innings, allowed 2 runs, and then John Brebbia and Tristan Beck allowed more. The Giants have again failed to win a Logan Webb start. They lost one of Logan Webb's starts again. And I am not, this time, and I specifically mean this time because it's been different some other times, those first 3 Logan Webb starts of the year. I'm not speaking from a perspective of criticizing Webb's pitching at all because he was great today. Just a really good start from him. I'm criticizing the team. That's what I'm doing. So the perspective here is that it's just a real catastrophe for the Giants to lose a Logan Webb start like they did today. And they're 4 for 5 in games he's started so far this year. But at the same time, it's not on Webb. It's on the bats that they were unable to hit today. And what this really points to is just the fact that the Giants can't win games without the whole team being able to work together. And if someone's got to have an off night every day, then that's I think what loses games for the Giants. If after this it's followed by a late inning loss, maybe a blown save or whatever, that's going to be a real tragedy. But we'll hope it doesn't come to that. But yeah, so I think we can say that the offense, it wasted one of Logan Webb's starts. And yeah, the bullpen gave up more, but I think that even behind 2-0, the Giants didn't score anything. So I'm assuming that they wouldn't have. I mean, I don't know if hitters' approaches are different when the score is different, whether they probably wouldn't mean it to be, but our hitters' approach is different. Well, I don't know. So yeah, we're not really trying to say here what would have happened if the bullpen had been able to kind of hold the game. I think in general situations like this, we really don't put the emphasis on what they did unless it's clear that it had an effect on the game. But I think it was just lost anyway because the Giants' bats couldn't get anything going. So in a way, it's encouraging. It's the second great start from Webb in a row, and last time the Giants were able to really back him up and win it. This is a good day for Webb, but every start of his, it's going to be useless unless the Giants are actually able to win it. They have been hitting really well over the past few days. So just from an overall perspective then, the 5-game winning streak is over. I mentioned they were really picking things up, and I still think that's true. I don't think this loss is the start of another really bad losing streak. At least I hope that it is not. But you still get a sense, even though this is the first loss in 6 games, you still get a sense, though, that of just the unfortunate, just the fact that the rally was cut short at 5 games, and just how disappointing that is because the Giants were just coming closer to tying their record, and now it's a step back for them, the loss of this game. And I think it's very realistic to expect that maybe that ground can be made up in the near future. Like, is it realistic to believe the Giants will get ahead in the record over the next week? Say a week from now, will the Giants still have a losing record? Will it be tied, or will they be ahead? And I think it's realistic to at least hope that they will make up the ground that they need to make up in about that time. I mean, it's probably the most optimistic approach you can really take while still kind of having a balanced view of things, but I do think that is a realistic possibility if they can figure out how to put this game behind, and if the other starters can be as effective as Webb was today, then it's still a very realistic possibility a week from now for the Giants to, have kind of overtaken things as far as the record goes. But now it's 11 wins and 14 losses, so they've really got some ground to make up here. Thank you for watching. This has been Giants Baseball 101. Please subscribe if you haven't. Also, please leave your questions and comments. You know where to do it. I'll see you next time on Giants Baseball 101.